Hey everyone, thanks for joining our online session today. My name is Drew and I'm an Associate Education Strategist here at Huddle. Jumping into our agenda, first I'll give you an overview of Huddle Assist, what it is and how it benefits your team. Then we'll go over tips to record great video, because the better video you give our analysts, the better stats you'll get in return. Then we'll take a look at how Huddle Assist works, including how to submit your games to Assist. We'll dive into all the stats you get back from a Huddle Assist breakdown. Next, we'll chat about the reports provided with each breakdown completed by Assist. And finally, we'll wrap up today's session by going over some different support and online resources available to you and your team. You may be familiar with Huddle Assist, but in case anyone isn't, I want to give you a quick overview of what it is and how your team can use it this season. In the past, you may have been tagging games yourself on Huddle, or you may have been using an app to track them at the game, or maybe even pen and paper. All of those require manpower from your coaching staff, but now that you have Huddle Assist, we'll handle the stats and you can focus on coaching. With advanced stats and reports from our professional analyst, you'll have better data and more time to coach with it. When you send your games to Huddle Assist, the video and stats are linked, and tying data to video gives you the most information possible. Your players will improve faster when you can quickly pinpoint and review the plays that most contributed to a game's result. Plus, when you send your games to Assist, you get access to advanced interactive reports without lifting a finger. Huddle Assist compiles all the analysis into easy-to-navigate visuals. Now, let's go over how to get the best video possible. Use these tips to make sure you have the best vantage point, workflow, and accessories to record the clearest video. Let's start by talking about the setup. When you're setting up, make sure you're choosing a good vantage point. You want to capture the whole rink and all the players, but avoid zooming. Zooming in and out can lose the flow of the game, and being set up too close to the rink means potentially missing part of the action. The good vantage point is important to keep issues at bay. Lastly, make sure you limit potential obstructions like fans or equipment so you're not missing any of the action. Take quick scoreboard shots throughout the game, especially at the end of each period. You can also try to include the scoreboard in your shot to make it easier to follow along. This will help our analysts as they tag and as you review. You'll want to know why the whistle blew, so be sure to catch the referee signal and jersey numbers for tagging purposes. If you're using the camera to record, set it to record in high definition to get the best quality film. Check to make sure your camera is set to record in 720p or 1080p. To keep up with the flow of the game and catch all substitutions, only pause between periods. Even if there is a call in question or a timeout, you want to keep recording so our team can catch the outcome and tag it correctly. Last but not least, be sure to record with audio. It'll help as you're watching the video playback. Now let's go over how Huddle Assist works, including how to send games to Huddle Assist and how you know when your games are done being broken down. So here's a look at how the process works. First, you'll submit your game to us. We'll break it down, and it'll be ready within 12 to 24 hours depending on your package. To get started, head to your Huddle library and hover over the video you would like to send to Assist. From there, check the circle on the top left corner of the video thumbnail. This blue bar will now be available, and you will click Send to Huddle Assist. This will take you to the Assist submission page. Here, you'll enter the game details that'll help us break down your video. First, choose whether it's a game or scout film. Then, make sure it's tied to a schedule entry. Enter the jersey colors for both teams so we know who is who, and then enter the final score of the game. Next, select who on your team played in this game. To do this, click the drop-down and select each athlete one by one, or click All Roster. If you can't see someone who played, click Add or Update Players to visit your roster page and update it. Having accurate jersey numbers when you submit your game to Huddle Assist is extremely important to get quality stats back. If a player had to wear a jersey number different than what's on your roster, just let us know by clicking Edit Jerseys. If the team you played against has Huddle, their jersey numbers will also populate to the right. Finally, enter any notes that might help our analysts break down your game better. For example, if number 12's jersey is hard to read, give us an additional description, something like number 12 is wearing bright colored gloves. When all video details are entered, click the blue Send to Assist button on the right to send your game off to our analyst. The button will turn green once you've sent it, and you'll get a message on your screen letting you know it's gone through successfully. Once our analysts are done breaking down your film, all administrators on your account will receive this email. It'll let you know the stats are done and ready for review. Although it doesn't happen often, sometimes our analysts have to reject games. Here are some examples of when they might reject them. If you submit a game that is incomplete, for example, if you recorded and uploaded the 3 periods separately. If that happens, our support team can combine the videos into one game video so you can send it to us. Another example is if video is too blurry and they can't tell what's going on. If your game does get rejected, you'll see a message like the yellow one at the top, letting you know your next steps. All team administrators will also receive an email from the analyst letting you know the reason for rejection. In your library, you can tell a game has tags by looking for the tag icon in the video thumbnail. After a game is broken down by assist, you'll see tags underneath the video player. The tags are essentially marking each stat when they occurred in the video. If you ever need to edit a tag, right-click on the tag you want to edit with, and you'll see the tagging window open. Any updates made to these tags will be reflected in your stat reports and highlights. You'll also notice a new tags column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here you can use filters to find specific moments you're looking for. Now that you know how to send your games to Huddle Assist, let's go over the stats you get back and how our analysts tag your games. Here's a look at the stats we track with Assist for ice hockey. You'll see everything from traditional stats like goals and saves to calculated stats like face-off won percentage or power play percentage. When you send games to Huddle Assist, you get automatically generated reports based on your tags. Analyzing your stats using the reports page can help you find game-changing insights that you may not have picked out if you were just watching the video. To access the reports you get back from Huddle Assist, click on the Reports tab. The reports you get back are stats, shot chart, box score, trends, and goals. You can use the different filters on the left to find exactly what you're looking for. Either look at your team's reports or you can scout a different team. Click View Other Games to select which game or games you'd like to show in the report. Use the Group By filters to see stats by overall, game, or athlete. You can also choose whether you'd like to see averages or totals. Last, you can view which athlete or athletes you'd like to see in the report. There are a lot of stats here, so if you're ever wondering what a stat means or how it's calculated, just hover over it. One final feature with these reports is that anytime you see a blue number or an underlined number, that means it's linked directly to video. These are powerful tools for you to really dive into a specific subset of video or to save a playlist to maybe share it with your players. In this example, I clicked the 59 face-offs and it took me to a video to see all 59 of those plays. The first report we'll go over is the stats report. This provides a deep look at a single game or multiple games across the season. Next up is the shot chart. In this report, you can visually see where your players are shooting from and how effective they are from those spots. You can utilize the filters on the left-hand side to find exactly what you're looking for. This report is also interactive and links back to the video. Next is the box score. This is a snapshot of a single game so you can see at a high level how your team did. From the filters on the left-hand side, select which game you want to focus on by clicking View Other Games. Then we have the trends report. This is a great way to see how your team is doing or improving over the course of the season. Just use the drop-down on the left to choose which stat you want to focus on. You can also see your stats below compared to your opponents and the difference between the two. Next, let's talk about the goals report. You probably already set and track goals somehow, so let your Huddle Assist stats do the tracking work for you. Let's look at a first goal as an example. Our blocks are greater than 5. Once you set the goal, your stats from Huddle Assist will update this page. If there isn't a check mark, that means you didn't meet your goal for that game. If there is a check mark, you met or exceeded that goal. You can set goals for your opponents too, so it can be things like our opponent's face-off percentage is less than ours, so you can track how well your team is performing in face-offs. Again, you probably already have goals set for your team, but when the set goals are based on stats, all the work is done for you. All you need to do is come to this page to review them with your team. I know we've learned a lot today, but don't worry, we're always here to help. Before we go, I want to make sure I leave you with some support resources we have to make sure you're always up and running. To get help directly from your Huddle account, click the box in the bottom right corner. Search for whatever question you have regarding Huddle, and you'll instantly be given the tutorial you need. To learn anything about Huddle, or if you need a reminder on how to do something, you can go to huddle.com/support to find tutorials, how-to videos, and quick start guides. I also want to make sure you know about our Training with Huddle YouTube channel. To find our channel, go to YouTube and search Training with Huddle. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get access to our how-to videos and video walkthroughs. By subscribing to this channel, you'll be notified anytime we release a new video.